Hi, welcome to the Good Nights Podcast. We're here with Painted Young. We're going to ask them some questions today. I'm going to start. So what inspired you guys to start the band, and what does the band name mean?
So that's a me question. So the band started way back when. The name of the band was kind of a just an on the spot thing. I was this was like back in high school. I want to say my senior year. So roughly like 2013, I was getting a group of people together to perform at a charity event, and when it came time for like the meeting of like all the bands to like check in and whatnot, at that point I realized, oh no, we don't have an actual name. So when the head of the entertainment asked me, so what's the band name? That was literally the first thing that came out of my mouth. And he's like, ooh, I like that. That's creative. And it kind of just stuck.
Oh.
So yeah.
So it was an accident, sort of.
Yeah, pretty much.
Very interesting.
Happy little accident.
No accidents, just happy.
Something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Bob Ross quotes.
Yeah.
Bob Ross.
Happy little
Something
accident.
Bob Ross said.
Well, it's gold.
Everything he says is perfection. That's all we need to know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Everybody say hi to
that's-
Glory's guinea pig so that she can stop.
She's squeaking so much.
being a guinea pig.
All-minded.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, so congrats on your newest release, 45 After
Thank you.
Midnight, of course.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, how do you feel about the response to that single so far?
It's been awful. Awfully
No,
great.
it's
Fucking awful.
he's terrible. Don't listen to him.
It's been great, honestly.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's a jab.
it's
But
been
everybody's been reaching out, whether it's just friends like other bands from whether it's here in Jersey, New York, the local area for us. I think the big help was definitely Ghost Killer too, just because we premiered it through Ghost Killer Entertainment,
Mhm.
and that definitely, pushed it like to obviously a much bigger, more not a very small audience.
Yeah.
So, but it's been great so far, and we're still getting calls and texts and all that fun stuff about how great it is.
Well, that's good to hear.
That's great.
I know you guys were watching a Twitch stream last night. Glory and I both liked the single, so that's
Mhm.
2 thumbs up from us.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you so much.
So can you tell me a little about your writing process for the single?
For this single specifically, I kind of had a demo prepared already, and I just showed it to them, and they made their changes to it, and it definitely elevated the song.
Chris doesn't sleep. He just plays on his computer. So it just was there, and we're like, oh, okay. So we putzed around with it, and, Ray and I put our own spins on it because, everyone has their own different opinions of, whether you want to go solo or you want to be, in a group or whatever. And one thing that at least, I feel like we kind of like see is that like once you're in a group, like your ideas are no longer just your own. You can now push them toward other people and see how they can, work on it. And this song, how it started out compared to the end product is pretty different, believe it or not. And especially with the help of our producer, Rob Freeman, he made like a lot of good calls on the song and really helped us find the sound that we're trying to aim for.
Hell yeah.
Solid. That's sick. Very
It was the first like real collective effort as far as like the writing process, because before Bailey and I joined full time, Chris was the one writing everything. So everything that was out online like before 45 was really all of Chris's doing. So I think it takes the pressure off of Chris.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
Yeah. So if he's having trouble writing a drum part, he'll go to Bailey and just Bailey will do his thing. If he has trouble with a bass line or some sort of like a guitar synth melody, I'll give my input on it, and then I'll do my stuff for bass. And then when because he's actually, as of right now, I'm the only one who doesn't have like a decent like recording setup. So like if we were tracking a demo, like Chris would just bring his laptop and I would track. So he'll just track everything, send it to us. We give our 10 cents on it. He'll edit it, and then once we're all together, we can like really put our own twist on things.
And it also helps for like the end product too, because when we have like a well written demo, to our, to what we can just do, the engineer that we've been going to, he has a better idea as to what we're aiming for instead of just guessing.
Yeah.
But yeah, like what he was saying, like this is the first song that we actually did all together, and it's definitely going to be one that we're just going to hold close to us because like it's the first of many,
Yeah. That's really wholesome.
Finally, that first taste of the full band.
Yeah.
And what you guys really harness and power.
Oh, absolutely.
Mhm.
What was it? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's your interview.
For the longest time, I was a solo act, and even before that, not to bash like previous members and whatnot, they just didn't have the time to be in a band to be like dedicated to the band, So it really was just me, and like to finally have like-minded people, driven people, and motivated band members. That definitely, like Ray said, it definitely put a lot of pressure off of me.
Took a lot of pressure
off of me. Excuse me.
We put more pressure on.
But yeah, it's like it definitely like helped me keep my sanity. So
Definitely.
And like even when you were a solo artist, like we originally were like backing members to his solo project, sort of like how like in a way Panic at the Disco is Brendan Urie, but he has the whole backing band. Like that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's sort of like what Painted Young was for a while, where it was Chris, and then he just, even before, because I eventually caved and was like, screw it, I don't care. Like, I was in and out of bands, and then I was a musician for hire, and I still am, but I was like, Chris, like, he really wanted me to be a part of this, and I was the only person that was really working with him, drum-wise, so he was like, paying me to come play with him, and I'm like, dude, just have me join. He goes, yeah, but it's a solo project. I'm like, I don't care. Just have me join. Like, I don't want to charge you anymore.
I was very stubborn with like, I just wanted to be a solo for just a little bit longer.
And like, yeah, I did push him a little bit, but like at the same time, I was just like, listen, like I know you need that extra, help. I knew, he needed it, and Ray was kind of sort of the same thing, where it was just like Ray and him meeting up together because we did like a show together.
Funny story of actually how Chris and I met. So as Bailey was saying, he had played with Chris previously, and Bailey and I had we were doing these cover shows with our buddy Kevin. He was just running these. Like there was Project Hybrid Theory, who was a Linkin Park cover band, flawless.
Mm-hmm.
There was straight tribute bands.
Yeah. And we had the band that we were doing that we were playing with was doing a Yellow Card cover set, and it was a 21 and over show. And the one band, I forget who they were covering, they were all like 17 years old, and they were like, we can't play. Our mom's van broke down. We can't make it to the show.
It was like day of show.
It was day before.
Day before.
So then Kevin's scrambling through like, what the hell do we do? Like, what's going to happen? So Bailey brought up like, hey, I have this buddy of mine that I did Green Day covers with.
Mm-hmm.
So he got the three of us into a Facebook group chat, and they were like, hey, Chris, pick a set. And then he was like, was a Minority, American Idiot, Know Your Enemy.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
So I learned an entire Green Day set the day before, and then I pulled up to the venue first, and then Chris came in, and Chris is getting out of his car, and I'm like, are you Chris? And he was like, yeah, why? I was like, oh, I'm Ray, I'm your bassist today. And then it's been kind of like that ever since.
Yeah.
You're just like, I'm the bassist now.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm just here.
Look at me. I'm the bassist now.
Oh, gosh.
Wow,
But, yeah.
that's a great origin story. I love it. It's great.
Marvel's already got the copyrights for it.
God.
Oh man,
Already?
we were gonna ask if we could make a show out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, guys.
Then we have to bring all the past members in, so it could be like the Spider-Verse.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's an interesting.
We'll make it work.
Definitely. So, can you tell me where your headspace was while creating this single?
Interesting. I really just wanted to make I don't know. I guess it's kind of it's just a better version of what I've always been doing for a while. It's just like I just want to make music that like I like, and it was kind of a more feel good song than anything I've previously done.
Mm-hmm.
That's really just what I wanted to do. I just wanted to make a song that made me feel good, but like whether I'm playing it or listening to it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, once again, these guys definitely elevated it to something better, and yeah, like it's just something that I want. The next step was something that I wanted to be proud of, and I could definitely say that for sure. So
Awesome.
yeah.
All
I
right.
like that. Yeah.
So is there a certain feeling you want listeners to have while listening to the single?
It's
There's feelings. There are
Mhm.
feelings.
Definitely.
I mean, to start with that, I mean, you might as well just say like what the song is basically about.
It's pretty much yeah, the song's pretty much about it kind of started how do I word this right?
You've done this 50
It's-
times.
Like, I don't know like who's gonna be watching this, but I kind of want to I do want to point out this is basically kind of a somewhat of a love song.
a tragic love story.
Yeah, but like
Forbidden love.
yeah, pretty much. It's
Forbidden
like,
love.
it's pretty much, yeah, it's just about wanting somebody, but like you can't, like, you know, it's not the best thing for you, but at the same time it's like she feels the same exact way. He feels the same way. Like the other party wants to reciprocate, but at the same time you both agree that it's not the best thing for you, whether it's like bad timing, whether it's like just other outside like circumstances. No matter how much you want each other, it's not the best idea. So that's pretty much what the song is about. Like, even though it's like masked with like that feel good music, the feel good sound. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Okay, that's fair. So I guess in the same vein of the question, this one should go like super, super fast, by the way. I want you to describe this single for new listeners in 3 words, as fast as you can.
All you have to do it.
One word for you, one word each.
one word
No,
each?
no,
Oh,
3
boy.
words each.
No,
3
no,
words
no.
each.
Oh,
Each have to do it.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Ray, you
You
want to
start.
start up?
Alright, somebody has to go first.
Can we swear on the show, if anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is swear?
Oh, we're allowed to swear on this?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh god, how a listener should feel. Happy, but sad.
Wow.
That's 3 words.
Happy but sad.
That was
Happy.
mine. I hate you.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Sad but happy.
Oh,
Okay.
smart move.
Cheating.
Cheap.
You're the buzzer.
That's great.
Go ahead. I'm gonna
That's
think of
all
a new
you
one.
know.
No, I'm gonna think of a new one.
Okay.
Fun, groovy vibes.
Ooh, I like that one.
Mm.
Maybe I should say mine's more sad but happy.
Oh, now you're gonna take mine.
Well, no, 'cause it fits better.
Oh my
It's a
god.
sad meaning behind the song, but a happy vibe.
That's too many words.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah, it's 3 words, but that's what I meant by it, asshole.
Yeah, jeez.
How much longer do we have here? Because we're gonna be here all night if you can.
Like
yeah, no,
5
I
seconds.
pass.
Yep. All right.
I pass. What they all said. There's
We'll
not
just-
much more to it. Like that.
We'll-
Those feelings. That's what it is.
We'll just
Like,
let them take the cheap
twinkly-
answer.
man. Okay.
All time
No,
low.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, all-time low.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No.
I mean, people. We have been told we are the new
There-
all-time low.
Yeah.
And
That was one
that-
person that said that to us.
Some person on Facebook named Oliver Sykes,
Yeah.
not the actual Ollie Sykes. But,
Yeah. I was like, oh shit.
some
Actually?
dude was like, this shit sounds like the same as
My Chemical
Micah.
Romance.
Oh no, it was the
My
same.
Chem.
It was the
Yeah,
same way as
no new My Chem. This
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
sounds like anything else. And someone goes, no, this is new all-time low.
Yeah.
So
So
they seem excited.
he'll take all time.
I was like,
That-
yeah.
that's his
All-time
thing.
Okay, solid.
So actually, that perfectly segues into my question. Are there any specific band or artist influences that you think you can hear on this track?
All-time
All-time
low.
Yep.
Perfect.
I would say all-time low. I would say Grayscale.
A little bit of Grayscale,
Taste.
a little bit of
I
State
can,
Champ.
State Champs,
Ooh, Taste.
Stand Atlantic.
Taste.
Taste. Love Bonnie.
Yeah, we've been jamming that new album. That new album's so good.
As you
Oh
should.
yeah, man.
Go.
I'm trying to think who else. There was one. There was actually not one, but there was a few.
Oh, Bearings.
Ooh.
Their new album was
Taste.
good too.
Yeah.
There's a few Water Park songs that
I could see the
kind
influence
of
from
brought to
that.
mind. And not Water Parks as a whole, but there's like a few songs.
Right.
I can't name them off the top of my head right
Mhm.
now, but yeah, there's a few Water Park songs that I think of when I think of this song. So
And at least the direction that we're going.
yeah,
Okay. Alright. Well, that segues perfectly into my next question. Where do you guys see the band in the next 5 years, and is this single leading up to anything bigger? Like an EP, album, maybe
So-
just a collection of songs?
We're gonna break up and we're all gonna become drug addicts.
Oh my god.
no,
So the before
Tragic.
Well, you got your one, now I got my one. Now you're inevitably going to have one.
So
Oh my
before
God.
all the drugs and everything,
Uh-huh.
but we have an EP in the works. We're actually spoiler. We are going to the studio at the end of January to finish said EP.
Yep. We have a total of 3 songs done so far.
and we have
Solid.
3 more to go.
Yeah, so nice little 6-track. It's gonna be. I wouldn't say it's gonna be all over the place, but it's gonna have.
A good
You'll
variety.
hear a bunch of different influences within each song. Like, well,
Mhm.
you'll hear.
There's probably honestly, one thing that I can say is that there will be at least one song for every person that would
Yeah.
listen to this record.
Yeah,
Like whatever your
something
like
for
influences are, like you'll find at least something that you'll take away from it and be like, okay, I like this.
Yeah,
There's something for everyone.
solid. Those.
'Cause that was like one of the biggest things that Chris actually said. Chris like wanted to like not like stick to one set genre, even though we have like those influences. We
Mhm.
want to be able to like not settle down on just one thing. We want to be able to jump around.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah, like
Makes sense.
we want to be pretty versatile. Like we as what's the word? As unified of a sound as we want to be, we still want to be pretty versatile. We want to be able to like show off like everything that we could do instead of just confining ourselves into some kind of box, you know.
I get that.
So, yeah.
So for the last couple questions, we're actually going to shift away from music and go straight to death row.
Boom.
So if you're on death row, what would your last meal be with a drink?
Even bigger boom.
Oh man,
Can I guess yours?
Well, what are you gonna
Can
say?
I guess your
Top
drink
tiers?
being Pinkwit?
Actually, here.
Or is it gonna be an orange monster?
No. So, to put this question into context, is it basically like last day before you go to the chair?
It's
So,
the
like,
last meal right
like
before you go to the
full-
chair. Like you're going to the
Last
chair right
meal-
after this.
Okay. Basically,
Popcorns. This way it pops up when you get
no,
electric.
no, it's
I've gotten that before.
I'm gonna go with. I'm going. I might have to go with a Chihuahua from Bubbacoo's.
That's actually pretty strong.
Oh.
Yeah.
To say, do you not know
Do you
what
got?
it
Do
is?
they?
I thought you were talking about like the dog. And
No,
I was a
no,
little worried for a
no.
second.
It's like a Jersey thing, but now they're opening one up in Florida.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Basically, think Chipotle,
Okay.
but better and way more options.
Okay.
Chipotle's better,
The
Glory.
the Chihuahua is a big fried rice ball that they like cut in half, put into the bowl. Queso cheese on top,
Okay.
and then they like pile on whatever else you want. So like,
That's really good.
I think my go-to would probably be a Chihuahua with queso and nacho cheese because got to load up on the cheese before you go.
Mhm.
Ground beef with mango habanero salsa, lettuce, corn, and shredded cheese, and then to drink, it's a toss up between a Baja Blast from Taco Bell or Pink Whitney.
I was gonna say Pink Whitney. I guess that one, right?
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Why not combine the two? Baja Blast and Pink Whitney.
Ooh.
Have you done that before?
I haven't.
It's a good idea, isn't it?
I'll consider it.
My favorite podcast put out their own vodka, so it's called Pink Whitney, and it's
That's really cool.
pink lemonade vodka by New Amsterdam. It's pretty good.
Wow. Shane, we should put out a whiskey.
Once we're of age, sure.
Yeah.
Drink it.
Oh,
I'll be the first to drink it.
Okay.
Like we'll be your
we'll
spokespeople.
yeah,
Go on.
Cool. Thank you.
no problem.
Final meal. Right off the bat, wings, chicken wings. But like
From where?
that's the thing. I'm trying to figure out like, I mean, yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings is up there, but like,
No, you want like real wings.
yeah,
You want like actual wings.
yeah.
hmm
There is this one, I forget what it's called, but in Ocean City, Maryland, there's this one like family-owned restaurant that's like pizza and wings, and it's the best I've ever had. So like probably like just a large pepperoni pie from there, and a large order of buffalo wings from there. What sucks is like I forget what it's called, and last time my family and I went there, we couldn't find it because they tore it down and built a hotel over the spot.
Oh.
So you gotta find the.
So
you gotta find the.
All
chef.
your hopes and dreams.
if I could just like find something similar or like see if they moved somewhere, like yeah. And as a final beverage, beverage.
You're gonna be a bitch and you just get hard cider.
What of it?
Strongbow.
Strongbow. No. You're gonna get
Angry Orchard?
I would say.
Didn't Stella do one too?
Yeah, you like Stella's.
I think you do the Stella hard cider.
I do.
Something
what
is
was
not like the least amount of alcohol.
There's there's
apple juice.
a concoction of cider.
Whiskey sours.
No, not the whiskey cider. It was something else. Instead of it was what was it? It was Sprite, Angry Orchard, and it wasn't Jack Daniels, but it was
Jim Beam.
Fireball.
Oh
Oh.
God. Oh, dude.
I'm getting so much hate for this right now.
Yeah.
I wasn't
doesn't
expecting
sound good.
it to be good.
No.
I wasn't expecting it to be good, but it
Yeah, but it's not.
It actually was.
It doesn't sound good.
Anything you add.
Maybe I was maybe at that point I was drunk enough to think it was good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah. Your first mistake was drinking Fireball.
Yeah.
That
was my
shit
first
sucks.
Like,
That was my first legal drink was Fireball.
Oh.
thanks.
First legal drink. You need a do-over. But dude, what's your last one?
Mine's easy, okay?
Okay.
It was this place that I went to in, what was it, in Delaware. Right on the water. It was literally the best I've ever had. Medium rare New York strip, and it had crab imperial on top. It was awesome. I would have that with mashed potatoes, side of caramelized onions for the steak as well.
Just carb up.
And, yeah, carb up. And, yeah, because if I'm going to die, I'm going to take like a massive dump anyway when I die, so
Nice.
it's going to happen.
God.
Right? And then for
Well,
my
Chihuahua is
drink...
going to be the same thing for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then for my drink,
As long as it's
There's
not
two.
made by, as long as it's not made by me, you're
no,
good.
it's not this. I love this, but no.
Where did that come from?
Wait, what?
His
Where did that
girlfriend just
come
came over and just gave us
Yeah.
early Christmas
Yeah, so wait,
gifts,
hold on,
and she gave me one of my favorites, but it's not my all-time favorite. This is the Pink Wit, by the way.
And this is what
Yeah.
she gave me.
That's the
Oh.
Pink Whitney.
Yeah, my girlfriend was just here. Gave us all. She gave us all presents. So
Because she knows that we're all
Very
alcoholics.
We're actually not.
We're not.
But this is an orange vanilla, sort of like a creamsicle of
Okay.
Captain Morgan, and it's actually really good.
Uh-huh.
It's seasonal, but for some reason, like the store by her has it still, even though it's summertime.
That might have been the last bottle.
It probably was. I'm gonna say Jim Beam Vanilla with Dr. Pepper.
That
Okay.
is good.
It's really, really good.
That makes up for your Fireball.
Listen, it was either that or Screwball on the Rocks, because that peanut butter whiskey is so good.
Matter of fact.
That is pretty good.
Solid. Alright.
On the topic of
Sorry.
not alcohol.
No, it's okay.
Actually, geeked out on alcohol
yeah,
for a second.
We're not alcoholics, really, but
We're just
we just enjoy our beverage.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Responsible.
We are responsible.
Definitely.
We're just-
So, if you could live in one fictional world for a week, where would you live?
Fiction.
Mhm.
I'd go wherever everyone went after Thanos snapped his fingers.
Oh, so in the stone.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
say in the stone, just because I don't have to deal with these assholes anymore.
But what if they get snapped too?
You can't escape me.
Hopefully they're on the other side.
You're
of
stuck.
the stone.
You're stuck with me, motherfucker.
Exactly, eternally stuck. Oh my god.
Yes.
I was no joke going to say either Asgard or the Quantum Realm. There's gonna be one of the
Asgard.
two.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no. You know what?
leave
no,
my-
wait, no.
my,
You know where I would go?
I was just playing Animal Crossing. I named my freaking town Asgard.
No, actually, I would
Oh.
say where was like the main city in Guardians? Was it Xandar?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd go to Xandar,
Taste.
I'd have
and
to.
you'd probably go under the sea.
No, no. I'd have to agree. I really want to hang out at Asgard for a week.
Mhm.
Just stare at Thor.
I mean,
I'm a big Marvel buff, and they're all
He's-
following
he's-
suit.
Yeah, but he's
Yeah.
dreamy. Thor is
Yeah.
pretty dreamy.
I can agree on that, yeah.
Thank you.
yeah.
Simp. So I think I'm asking the last question, and every single person you've spoken to have said it's the most important question. What's your favorite color?
Does black count? Because I know people say it's a shade.
It is, but we'll take it.
We'll take it.
I'm not gonna use it though.
Okay.
I just wanted to ask the question. I'm gonna say purple,
Purple. Taste.
Cheap.
like a dark purple.
I don't know if you
Okay.
can see it in my hair. Purple.
Okay.
I don't
Taste.
know if you
Yeah.
can see it in there.
I mean,
Kinda.
Nah, you can't with the.
my high school colors were purple and gold, so I kind of
It just ended up working out.
Yeah.
That's our brand colors.
Yeah.
That's why I said
Yeah.
cheap, yeah.
exactly.
So as
I
I
don't blame
said,
you.
that's all the questions you have to say. Is there anything you'd like to plug?
Sure.
We
the-
just practiced this before too.
yeah. We're
Are you gonna
actually
be bad at it again?
No,
we're-
it's not.
so we're actually doing we're doing another show on Sunday,
Mhm.
this upcoming Sunday.
Yeah, this Sunday we're going to be doing a performance, like through YouTube and stuff like that. We're gonna be doing like 4 songs in promotion to 45. It's called the Two Clouded Minds Show.
It's basically a
Um,
podcast where the two guys that are hosting the show they just get abnormally baked, and then interview us.
But it's
And
all in
then-
good fun for music, and
Yeah.
it's also helping
Feeding America.
Feeding America, the charity.
Oh.
So any donation for that would be greatly appreciated. But let's plug in our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Would be at Painted Young or at Painted Young Band.
Yeah, Instagram is at Painted Young Band. Twitter is at Painted Young, and just like our Facebook page, Painted Young.
And then
And the new music.
the music video is on Ghost Killer Entertainment's page.
And you can stream on Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere that you stream your music.
Everywhere but SoundCloud,
Yeah.
because we're not that hood. We're not.
We've surpassed that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But then Post Malone got famous on Sound.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
It's actually
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah, dude. Mac Miller and
I knew Mac was.
well, no, Mac Miller
And
like
Juice WRLD.
shared his thing off. And
And
Juice
Juice
WRLD,
WRLD,
yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, but like a lot of people like shared White Iverson when he dropped it, and his manager was like, "You shouldn't drop the song tonight," and he was like, "Fuck you, bitch, I am." And then like
Maybe-
everybody shared.
Maybe we should put it on SoundCloud.
Oh, and
Yeah,
Billie
okay.
Eilish. Yeah. So SoundCloud's where you're supposed to go.
Well,
Okay, so then maybe we should. Maybe we're just stupid.
Yeah, well, I mean, but like, see, the thing is, if you want the clout, you do it on
Mhm.
SoundCloud.
Okay.
It's not because it is SoundCloud.
Yeah, SoundCloud,
Exactly.
not SoundCloud.
Oh yeah.
See,
It's with
she
the
gets
T.
it.
They're
She gets
changing
it. She gets it.
Um,
Yeah.
well, thank you for sitting down with those guys. It's been Painted Young and we're the Good Noise podcast.